Hey everyone, welcome back to The Hidden Brick, where today we're going to build the LEGO Star Wars Tatooine Battle Pack. So this is based on the original trilogy series of Star Wars, even though they show the new kind of a trilogy teaser image there. But what we have here is the sand people. I guess this is the sand people. And then we have your Jawas. So we have one sand person and two Jawas, and then the droids. So the Jawas and the sand people are battling. And then we get, of course, the droid. So the purpose of these little sets, this is a tiny set, but there's 4 minifigures. So you have 2 of the Jawas, that guy, and that guy. The way the Star Wars license works with LEGO is they can't actually sell the individual figures by themselves. They have to come with some sort of buildable toy with it. So this is how they get away with selling you a pack of essentially minifigures, but you get a little build with it. So I really wanted to get a couple of these. So you can see I got 2, because these are more or less army builders. You can have, well, I'm going to have 4 of the Jawas and 2 of the sand people. So that's why I got 2 of them, was to build up a decent army. And eventually what I'll do is make some sort of battle scene using the minifigures. So that's why I went ahead and got 2. And I actually am going to open them both up right now. There's no point of me keeping one sealed if I'm going to use them for the parts anyway. So we have 2 bags of parts in each one of these boxes. So that is the bag of small parts. So essentially I'm taking a 97 piece set and making it 194 pieces. But I'm just gonna build everything twice. So it's so nice that we're gonna build it twice. How's that sound? So the first one of the minifigures we're gonna build is the sand people. He's got the little head piece. It's kind of got the I guess bandages wrapped around the head, but it also has these little metallic pieces sticking out. So that's pretty cool. So don't forget, we're building 2 of them. So let me get the other guy built, and then they have their little weapon. There is a scene in episode 1 where the sand people are shooting at Anakin during the pod racing scene. So these characters are in more than just the original trilogy, but you see them originally in that first movie. So that's one of the little staff type weapons they have. We'll build the other one. Let's see what we have here. So I'm looking for, okay. All the pieces aren't completely separated very well since I just dumped both the bags out, so I have to search a little bit for some of the parts. That's our next one. I like the little gray ice cream cone bottom. There's our second one. There they both are. Very good. Put them to the side. We have our droids. The droids are going to be identical, obviously, since we're building 2 of the same. It's an R2 unit, so it's kind of that trash can looking droid. Talking trash can. So I think this part is just like R2-D2, it just has a different head. Or if it's not just like it, it looks very similar as far as the printing on it. So that's our two units. Now we have the Jawas. And like I said earlier, they're all the same. So we're building a little army of these guys. I do like the way that it's a black head with the yellow printed eyes. In the movie, the eyes actually glow up like little lights. So I guess they don't glow, they're more or less illuminated. So that's our third head. Cape piece. And the last one. Got the little hobbit legs. Head there, and our cape. Now each one of these guys has a handheld blaster. It's actually a stud launcher gun. Has the trans blue stud, and then it shows us an extra stud. I usually stick the extras on the back side of the gun like that. So there's our extra ammo piece. And then the front side is loaded. So, remember we're doing 4 of these. Go ahead and do each one. A trigger piece that has to be put inside of each one of the guns. We'll just put the 2 studs on there. And here's our last one. There's still some more triggers, because we have some more stud launcher pieces that'll go on the little speeder thing that we're building with it. So I'll just stick each one of these blasters on Jawa's hands. And I'm kind of aiming it down at the table because it makes them a little top heavy and they want to topple over. So unlike these guys, you can kind of lean them back because their legs move. The little hobbit legs that the Jawas are made out of don't move at all. So you have to kind of find a way to counterbalance them. Okay, so there's all of our figures for this set. So next we're going to build our little hover speeder thing, whatever you want to call it, that comes with this set. So we're going to start with some plates. Kind of your standard Lego procedure here is plates. Turn this guy over. We have another plate, and then we have some brackets. 1, 2, 3, 4 brackets. And some sand green plates with 2 more brackets. And then 3 of these plates with the Technic pin on the end. So remember, we're building 2 of these. So I will get this other side caught up. Since I've already built one, I kind of know what we're doing, so I'm not referencing the instructions, I'm just going. Alright, so now I'll turn the page. We have 2 of these Technic lift arms. Turn it back over. 2 inverted slopes and this bracket plate piece. Repeat those steps here. 2 inverted slopes and our bracket there. Dark bluish gray plates and a turntable plate. piece and our grill tiles. Two more plates there. All right. So I'm wondering if this is supposed to be like a mini sand crawler. The way it's kind of sloped up there, and this kind of looks like tank treads, but not really. Kind of wondering what the design intent of this was. A lot of times with the battle packs, they just include a little brick built cannon or weapon of some sort. Anything just to consider it not a pack of minifigures only. It's kind of why you don't see collectible minifigures for Star Wars or superheroes, other than the Lego Batman movie, but stuff like Marvel superheroes, you'll never get a collectible minifigure series of those figures, because the license that they have with those particular IPs do not allow for you to sell just the figures. And the reason why is because the action figure companies like, I don't know, Hasbro or Mattel, whoever makes the action figures, they have the license to sell just figures. And Lego has the license to sell building toys with the figures. So they can't break that agreement and just sell figures, because then in theory it takes money away from the companies that just sell action figures. So all the toy companies have to play nice and follow the rules so they can all make their money somehow. Alright, so we're putting some more plates, and then we have this stud launcher gun with the trigger and a double wide bow shape. Turn this around. Some more of these pieces. Okay, get this other side caught up. Here's our other gun with the double wide bow shape. This should be the last stud launcher gun. These bow shapes with a plate and a clip on it. Those both connect to the sides. We're going to put some tools on it. A wrench and a hammer. Jumper tile there. Repeat these steps. The wrench at has a Technic pin stuck in it. Have the hammer and our jumper tile. Turn the page. Next we have this round plate on our turntable plate. We'll put this Technic pin inside there. It's a pin with a perpendicular pinhole. Okay. We're making a little crane arm type piece. I like these tan Technic lift arms. I don't recall ever seeing these Technic pieces in this color. Okay, so we have kind of, once again, doing it a little different order since I already know what we're building. Just going ahead and putting the pieces on separately and then just attach it there. All right, so next we're gonna load our stud launcher guns. There. There. I don't know why I have a couple bars here. Did I forget something? Oh, I guess with the sand people, their little weapon comes with an extra one. The rest of the extra pieces are standard little extra pieces that you expect to typically get. So how's this gonna work? We're gonna put one of our Jawas right here, and they drive this around, and they can pop this thing right on top of the droid, lift it up, turn it around, turn it a little more, and drop him on right there. So now they've captured the droid. I guess this thing can kind of fold up. This doesn't have room for two of the Jawas. I guess maybe one can kind of hang out on the front, but whatever. It works. And of course we have two of them. So you can have a little fleet of little hovercraft or little mini sand crawlers going out and hunting for droids. And to fight them for the droids, we have the sand people. So there you go. That's the Lego Star Wars Battle Pack, the Tatooine Battle Pack. So appreciate you guys watching. If you like this video, check out the links I have down below. We will have links to all other Star Wars build videos, as well as tons of other types of Lego build videos. So you're in the right spot for these type of videos. Subscribe so you don't miss any of the ones in the future. We'll see you in the next one.